Hi guys, welcome back to another video where today I'll be making some breadfruit punch. Alright, I know this might be a very strange one to some people because sometime last year I made breadfruit punch on my TikTok platform. A lot of persons were like, whoa, this is new to me, I've never seen that before, whoa, this is amazing. And so at the time, because of the limitation on TikTok, I think it was 1 minute at the time for each video, I wasn't able to fit all the steps into the video. And so a lot of persons were complaining that they didn't get to see the full step, how to do it, yada yada yada. I did vow, however, that whenever I get some time I would come onto YouTube here and make it with all the steps, alright? So we're gonna go through all the ingredients that I have here to prepare the breadfruit punch. Before we do so, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. And also you can follow me on my other platform, CookingwithShane876 on Instagram and CookingwithShane876 on TikTok. Alright, so I'm gonna go through all the ingredients as I usually do, and we're gonna get straight into it. So first we have here is some Wray Nephew. Alright, Wray Nephew overproof rum, which is Jamaican rum. And you know, say this is wicked. So if you're not familiar with it, be careful. And then after that we have some cinnamon powder. We have nutmeg here. We're gonna use this. And we have some vanilla right here. And of course, the main ingredient is the breadfruit, all right? And I'm not sure what you guys call this in your country. Comment and let me know what it is that you guys call breadfruit in your country. If it is that you're not Jamaican, that is. Or I think there are other persons in the Caribbean that call it similarly to us. And then there are others that might call it a different name, all right? So if you're not from Jamaica and you're watching this video, comment and let me know what it is that you call this, that we call breadfruit in Jamaica. Comment and let me know what it is that you call it in your country, all right? All right, so the first thing that I've done is to put some water to boil in a pot. I think I added about 2 quarts, which is about 8 cups of water. And then the second thing we're going to do is to peel the breadfruit in anticipation of the water. All right, so the first thing you want to do, you just want to grab your breadfruit and you want to cut the top off like this, and you also want to cut the bottom off like this. All right, so now it's level. Now you're just gonna peel along the sides. All right. Alright, so now that we've removed the heart, we're just gonna cut the breadfruit into smaller cubes. Just like this. Just cut them into smaller cubes. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this piece here because I think I might do some breadfruit chips later on. So I'm just gonna use these pieces, alright? So we're just gonna check the water if it's boiling, and then we're gonna add some vanilla to that water. So let's do that. Alright, so as you can see, the water is boiling. So we're gonna go in now with our vanilla, artificial vanilla flavoring, and we're gonna add about 2 corkful. And this is about 2 teaspoons, alright? And we're gonna add our breadfruit. So we're just gonna go in with our breadfruit. Ooh. Guys, don't be like me, be careful when you're adding it because, alright, you can burn up yourself. Don't be careless like me while adding your breadfruit, alright?
Wow!
This is what I'm talking about. You cannot follow me. I mean, follow me, but you can't follow me. You get me? Because me not really care. I care. Don't follow me, alright? Do as I say, not as I do. And we're just gonna allow this to boil for a few minutes. So we're just gonna cover the pot and allow it to boil.
2,000 years later.
Alright, so after about 28 minutes, almost 30 minutes, we're gonna check it now, and it should be finished. So we're gonna go in with our fork, and the fork went right through. So it is finished boiling. So we're gonna go ahead and turn off the flame, and we're gonna allow this to cool down a little bit. So this is what it looks like after boiling for about 28 minutes. And we've turned off the flame, and we're gonna allow it to cool down a little bit before we move to the next step. Alright, so we're just gonna allow this to cool. Now we're gonna move to the next step, and as you can see, I brought up my blender along with a few other things, alright? So I have some ice we're gonna need for the punch. I have some additional water just in case. I forgot to mention the Betty condensed milk, alright? It can just be sweetened condensed milk. It's just that in Jamaica, we use a lot of Betty. And no, this is not sponsored by Betty or whoever the creator is. At one point, I think it was Nestle, and then it moved from Nestle back to Betty. It was all over the place, alright? And I brought up my nutmeg grater, alright? So the first thing we're going to do is to transfer the breadfruit and the water to the blender. It's still a little hot, but it's cooler than it was when I just turned it off, alright? So we're just gonna throw that in. Be careful not to burn yourself up. Alright. Oh, some of it spilled, that's fine. And we're gonna go ahead and add some water to that. And we're gonna cover and we're gonna blend. you notice, it has gotten extremely thick. Let me get a spoon. It has gotten extremely thick, alright? So that's what the added water was here for, which I may need to get some more of. We're gonna go in and throw some water. It's a little thick, which is expected because of the starch in the breadfruit. So we're just gonna thin it out a bit with some water. Alright, so we're gonna go in with some water and we're gonna thin that out a bit. And we're gonna blend. So now we're just gonna see if it's a little thinner than before. It's not so bad, but it could use a little bit more water. And blend that some more. Alright, so it's not so bad now, alright? So we're gonna go ahead and add some more vanilla. Two more cork full. And we're gonna add some cinnamon powder, and this is about half of a tablespoon. But this is all about what it is that you like, alright? So there's no standard way when adding these ingredients. It's all about what it is that you like. Alright, we're gonna grate some nutmeg. So we're gonna crack the nutmeg to get it out of the shell. We're gonna use our nutmeg grater, and we're just gonna grate some into the blender here. Alright. We're gonna cover and blend this in. Alright, we're gonna go in with some condensed milk. Alright. We're also gonna add some rum. Now, this is strong, up to you. As I say, it's all about you and what it is that you like. Alright. So I'm just gonna add a little bit. A little bit seem a lot, right? But we move. We're just gonna blend this up some. And of course, you need to be tasting as you go along, because you need to know how sweet it is, how it tastes, so that you can adjust accordingly. Alright, this needs some more sweetness. It's not bad at all. Wow, I feel like I've just used the entire tin of condensed milk, but that's fine. And we may require more, who knows? taste again. It's actually very good. It may require a little bit more sweetness, but we're gonna go in now with some ice, just to get that in there. We're going to blend. We're going to blend some more. And now we are going to go in with our spoon again, just to taste if it is just right. Perfect. The only thing I'd add some more of is the rum, and that's only because I'm an alcoholic. Alright, so I'm just gonna add some more rum. Cover again, and just get the rum into it. Absolutely delicious. Amazing. Alright, so we're gonna serve this up now, and you guys can see the end product. Alright guys, so there you have it, my breadfruit punch recipe. I hope you guys will try this and actually enjoy it. Absolutely amazing. Oh, this is delicious. I hope you guys try it and actually enjoy it. Comment and let me know if you will try it. Comment also and tell me if it's the first time you're seeing this or hearing about this. If you haven't yet subscribed, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, share, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Remember, be safe in the kitchen, keep cooking, peace.